Well, hello.
Hey y'all.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Ugh, wanting it to be Friday.
Oh, I can hear that.
Almost, but not quite. Yeah, last week went by super slow, and I feel like this week it's half and half, but yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
creepy.
Oh, we got some people in chance.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I got the
See.
notification, so everyone else must have.
We've got Always Grateful and Jersey Jojo and Jin with the Gropes. We've got Mousy and Sean. Do I see anybody else? Nope, that's all I see right now. Thanks you guys for getting here right on time.
Yeah. Good to see you guys as always.
Yeah.
Calm
How are
yourself
you guys
down.
doing? You guys in chat, how are you? You guys have
Another group go.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
oh, that thing is in the way again.
Yeah, I know it's annoying.
There's no way to make it go away either.
At first, it said it was covering half of Mousie's comment, so it said, "Y'all slap that butt." Hey, Sean, good to see you.
Now, even when I schedule lives, there's something about it, and you can't make it go away. It's like
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
they just want more people.
You've been looking at state laws and stats all day? Any reason in particular?
Boring. Always grateful.
Surprised you're
Hopefully
not
ours are
looking at your
funnier.
history. Right.
Yes, we're doing Delaware, Pennsylvania, and
Maryland.
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 I wonder how many laws are in like Rhode Island since it's so tiny.
Oh.
That's the one that's gonna have the most.
That would be ironic.
That is funny. Oh, and it's the draft right now too.
Oh.
Oh.
But that's okay.
About that time, huh?
Oops. Can only see half the comment.
See, mine.
Unless you click on it so then it highlights it. There, it moved up anyway.
Are you guys on your phone? Because I don't see it on my phone at all.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
And then hey Claire.
Hey Claire.
In StreamYard, I just see a way to open it, and then I can close it.
Yeah, if I try to even barely tap it, it makes a link pop up about saving $10 by referring people.
Ugh.
So. I think maybe because you're the
like the hostess with the mostest.
Yeah. I was like, what do you put? Like, maybe that's why you can do it, but too bad you couldn't put like remove all.
Well, the only way to do that is to pay more money.
Yeah, that's what they want. Like, oh, we'll just bug the crap out until they give us more money to get rid of it.
Yeah.
No.
You don't. Aren't they adding more ads on videos too?
Yeah.
It seems like it. I can tell you when we were watching the jury watch with Claire, it's like every time Claire would start to say something important, slam an ad would come. It was like,
and then like I remember you and Jim both like effing.
I know.
Like right when they announced the verdict.
They have this new kind of ad that covers the chat box where you type in, and there's no way to get rid of it. There's no X on it. There's no nothing. So the only way I could think of to get rid of it was to leave and come back.
That's annoying. But do you pay for premium?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Well, I need to cancel mine too because I had like a free 4 months trial that Google was giving me. I was like, okay, I'll do it for free.
And I haven't seen ads during lives, but if I watch a regular video, it's almost like every couple of minutes. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
And I think they bug our phones too, because I clicked on an ad on Instagram for Wild something, but it's a company that makes like sourdough bread and dinner rolls and cookies and all that. And ever since then, no matter what app I use, I see an app for this company.
Oh, I hate that. Hey, Liam, long time no see. Glad you
Hey,
made it
Hey,
to
Liam.
Liam.
today. Thank you
Jinx
for
sending
the
me a
Good to
thumbs
see
note.
up.
you. But anywho, shall we get
Shall we
into
get?
these interesting state laws?
Well, I mean, we've only done not even 8 minutes of a phone call, but I guess we could.
Yeah, I say, get to it. So,
Get to getting.
All
yeah.
righty. Well, let's
Do you,
start with Pennsylvania then.
you're doing? You said Pennsylvania.
Going backwards. Everything's backwards in my thingy. Okay, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
All right. And just our general disclaimer that we pulled these up from websites. We don't vet them. We just imagine that they're already vetted by the people who made up these websites. A lot of them come from law firms.
Yeah.
Most of them are really old laws, so they make no sense today. And we're just doing this for fun. So
Yeah.
if you get your knickers in a twist, don't sit down.
I love how like like how it starts off, like the Pennsylvania one,
Yeah.
because we get so many of those.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick. I don't know if you guys watched that show You on Netflix, but it's back today after 2 years. So I've been binging it today, and this kid in it, they
Oh
live in
yeah,
New
it's
York, and he
great.
goes, "Dad, did you know it's illegal to fart in church in New York?" So then
Dude,
I was
calm
like,
down.
"Huh." When we did New York, I don't remember them saying that, but
Okay. Number 1 in Pennsylvania. Child's bedroom may not be more than 200 feet from a bathroom. Well,
huh,
technically, it may not be more than 200 feet from a bathtub, a shower, a bathtub or shower, and a toilet.
huh.
Perhaps that was intended to cut down on accidents. We
That's
don't know.
hmm,
We don't know. Just a
very
child's
interesting.
bedroom. Parents can walk farther.
Yeah, it's like we can walk a mile, but kids, you get 200
Always,
feet.
Yeah.
always grateful watches.
Oh, we'll have to
But
discuss that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you saw Jin's note, but if your knickers do get in a twist, they must be removed immediately, and he is happy to assist with the removal.
well, he can't assist Sean because she's not wearing any.
Oh, well.
Maybe Fishner had already assisted with that.
All right. Number 2. Fortune telling is illegal for personal gain. Title 18 is under the Consolidated Statutes of Pennsylvania and states that a person is guilty of a whoops, my screen just jumped. Guilty of a
I did that
misdemeanor
too.
of the 3rd degree if he pretends for gain or lucre to tell fortunes or predict future events by cards, tokens, or the inspection of the head or hands of any person, or by the age of anyone, or by consulting the movements of the heavenly bodies, or in any manner. So essentially, it's a crime to tell someone their future for any type of personal gain.
I like that
I don't
because
mind that.
yeah, I don't mind that either.
No, I don't mind that either.
So do they
It's
mean
only
personal
right.
gain like being paid or just
Yeah.
Yes,
in general? Okay.
being
So
paid.
they're allowed to do it just for fun, for
Yeah,
friends and whoever? Oh, okay.
yeah, I suppose so.
Huh.
And then, what? It's only for personal. Exactly. That's why there's no fortune telling thing.
Well, Mouse, you just don't charge anybody for those tarot card readings.
Well, and you're Georgia. I'm curious now. See, you've been like with
Why
the
does my
post
screen
office
keep
over by
jumping?
you. I'm keeps doing it too. I have to like hold my because I'm like going along with you on my other phone. So I have to like keep holding it.
All right, we've seen this one in lots of states. No
Yeah.
purchasing of vehicles on Sundays. Pick any other day but a Sunday if you want to buy that car.
Hmm.
While the dealership doesn't have to close on a Sunday and buyers and sellers can discuss this potential sale, they'll have to pick another day of a week to complete the sale.
Just be like, put it on hold until tomorrow for me.
Yeah,
Like, I put a sticker on this one. It's mine.
which is kind of smart, but I know
Yeah.
here the dealers are just closed. Okay, no hillbilly hand fishing in Pennsylvania.
Okay, now fish.
Catching a fish with your bare hand is illegal. According to Pennsylvania code, you can only catch a fish using a line or a hook. It also goes into what kind of bait you use while catching a fish. It is unlawful for a person, dang it, it is unlawful for a person to possess goldfish, comets, koi, or common carp as bait fish while fishing.
Oh, speaking of fish, there's our fish nerd.
There's Fish Nerd.
He's driving, so be safe when driving. Don't be
Oh,
typing and
you be
driving.
safe. You be
Yeah.
safe, fishy. Who would use goldfish as bait?
Like the crackers? Just
No,
kidding.
like the cute little goldfish you won at the fair.
That's definitely not going to get no fish on.
That would be my loophole. Like you didn't specify.
Okay,
Oh
the
my
next
goodness.
one. No bartering infant children.
No bartering infant
No
children?
bartering your infant children for other things that you may want.
Oh my.
Yeah, don't
Yes.
be selling your children just
No,
because you're angry with them.
it's not even selling, it's bartering them.
All right.
So
Oh yeah.
don't barter them with Mousy for a tarot card reading. Can't do that.
And
That's
not while
state
This
hand
one.
laws.
fishing.
This
Yes.
this next one. This next one's a good one for Claire and Rocket Couch. That's
Okay,
coming
but
up.
we're not there yet.
Yeah.
No matter how
Okay.
angry your child makes you, don't try selling them in the Commonwealth. State law says that a person is guilty of it's only a misdemeanor of the first degree if he deals in humanity by trading, bartering, buying, selling, or dealing in infant children.
Oh my goodness.
What is noodling? Always grateful.
Noodling.
Noodling.
No noodling.
That's hillbilly hand fishing.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't know it was called that.
The
Yeah.
guy
That
broke
was
his
called
leg.
that was just called redneck hand fishing.
Yeah.
Learn something new. No, you
Yeah.
can't donate them either. I don't think.
I guess that's why you have like so long to like a good amount of time after they're born to surrender them to the fire station. I read this one mom just dropped her like adult, like not adult, like her young children off at a fire station. She was just overwhelmed, couldn't do it anymore. But
Well,
they're already past the age.
the law says it's guilty of dealing in humanity at all. Or
Oh
no,
wow.
deals in humanity by dealing in infant children. Okay, so
Oh,
I suppose that's up to 12 months, but I have no idea.
yeah.
All right. So the next one is for Rocket Couch and Claire, according to Cass. And this is just in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. There is a law in the books that prohibits a person convicted of a felony from operating a bingo game. So now you're suggesting that they're convicted of a felony?
Wow.
So if you any felons,
I don't
no playing bingo or no operating. So
know
they can
operating.
play it. They can play it, but they can't be the one like
run it.
yeah, running it. Okay.
Yeah, they just can't operate it. So they can play it. No distributor nor any person who has been convicted of a felony shall have a pecuniary interest in the operation or proceeds of games of chance. Bingo? More like bing no.
But
Yep. Good thing Claire's from New Jersey. What is that? Ben and Salem. Ben Salem. Is that how you say it?
Ben Salem. Also, probably a good thing that she's not a convicted felon.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Couch is Canadian.
Yeah. All right. No riding in a boat on the highway.
That's so
my
hillbilly
goodness.
stuff there.
In
Say that
Pennsylvania,
does.
it is. Oh, go ahead.
I would say that does sound hillbilly.
In Pennsylvania, it is illegal to ride in a boat on a trailer while it is being driven on a highway. You also can't ride in a mobile home on a trailer while it's being driven. That's pretty standard law.
Let's say it sounds. I bet that's everywhere.
Yeah, I know that mobile home law is pretty much everywhere.
No, Mousy, this is Pennsylvania.
Yeah, this is Pennsylvania, not New Hampshire.
Yeah, it's not New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Prohibited noise on public streets. In Danville, Pennsylvania, it is illegal to yell, shout, hoot, whistle, or sing between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. so as to annoy and disturb the quiet comfort or peace of persons in any office, dwelling, hotel, or other type of residence, or of any persons in the vicinity.
I can stand behind that.
Yeah.
Well, my question is, does that include New Year's Eve?
Hmm.
Too
'Cause it
bad it
says
doesn't.
11 to 7.
Well, my question is, does it include fireworks?
Yeah, serious. It needs to.
I would imagine, because if they have an issue with just being loud and making noise, can't get much louder than a firework. So,
'Cause
yeah.
Mousy, where haven't you lived? Like you've been everywhere.
she's
You've
been
been.
everywhere, man. She's been everywhere.
What is the other one? You've been in. You lived in Colorado. Did she say she lived in? I know her. She has a daughter in Colorado. She was
Yep.
saying.
She
Oh,
hasn't lived in Arizona.
Is
that's
that the only state out of?
yeah.
That's the only state.
She lived in Texas. I remember
So
that.
you lived in Hawaii then? You lived in Alaska.
You're not missing anything by not living in Arizona.
You're not missing anything. Yeah, it's not missing anything. Look, California there.
Okay. It is against the law to discharge a gun, a cannon, a revolver, or other explosive weapons at a public event. So much for a shotgun wedding at Pennsylvania.
I'm about to say there goes the shotgun.
Say there's pulling fireworks.
Yep.
It was a cannon. Well, I guess it is Pennsylvania. Never mind.
Like, right? Like, where does the can?
Because isn't that where they do the reenactments?
The Gettysburg is in Pennsylvania. I don't know if they
Yeah.
do
I think they
reenactments in
do
Gettysburg.
they do reenactments in Alabama, I think. I don't know if
Yeah.
they still do, but I know like in that Sweet Home Alabama movie, her dad was doing a reenactment when she was
Yeah.
looking for him.
So they must do them there because we saw it in
Yeah.
the movie.
Yes, exactly. Because it was in the movie, it has to be there.
And last one for Pennsylvania that we have here, no singing in the bathtub.
Oh my god. How am I going to
Seriously?
sing in the shower?
Seriously. You might want to think twice before belting out a tune while soaping it up in the bathtub. It is illegal to sing in the bathtub in Pennsylvania according to the Bathroom Singing Prohibition Act, passed in 1969 to force performers to expose their talent?
Oh, hey, Michelle. Thank you for stopping
Hey,
by.
Michelle.
Well, it
So,
doesn't say you can't hum. So if you must be musical, just hum along.
well, that means if it's just the shower, like the shower, not the actual tub, is that a
It just says
loophole?
bathtub.
Because
But
it
the
says
bill says
bathtub.
bathroom singing
Ah,
prohibition. So
lame.
I'm going
I'd
to
like
click.
to see somebody try to show up to someone's house and go in their bathroom and be like, "You're singing, I'm calling the cops." Well, you're in my house and don't live here, so pretty sure you're breaking more of a law than I am. But I would say.
Let me see. I'm going to double check this one where they referenced it from.
Or if you live with someone that sings terribly, like, it's against the law to be singing in there, right?
Nope, it's the bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom.
Not just the bathtub, it's the bathroom.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Sorry.
Close.
I'm just.
So there you go. No singing in the bathroom.
Well, that's just
The
Now
only
that
lame.
place
butt
I
whistling.
can sing.
I don't know, fish nerd, go to Pennsylvania and try it, see what happens. All right.
Was that the
That's
last one?
Pennsylvania. That was the last one for Pennsylvania.
Very interesting.
I can
Anyone?
read. I'll read Maryland.
Yeah, do Maryland next.
Should we just give them a second or just go dive right in?
Give them a second.
Okay.
Stand your bathroom ground.
Get that cannon.
Yeah. Where can you even find a cannon?
I don't even know.
A working cannon? I don't know where you'd find one of those.
Probably make one before you'd be able to buy one. Unless Amazon has them.
Would probably be frowned upon by your local authorities, I would assume.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There'll
Does
be just a picture of one.
the singing in the gym locker room count? Is it really the same thing?
Now, see, if you buy one off of Temu, just be a picture.
Temu.
Now you're going to have to pay a hefty tariff on it.
I remember seeing the episode of Judge Judy where this lady thought she was buying an iPhone, and they just sent her a picture of the iPhone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. That's why you gotta read the fine print.
No, like it put what got her is because she put weight. She put a weight on it, and that's what Judge Judy is like. You put the weight, and the weight that this piece of paper isn't going to weigh that much. That's what got her. Because she's like I said, it's an iPhone.
Yeah. I wouldn't even trust to buy something like that off of Temu.
No.
Because I'd be like, what is the catch that's how much she paid for it?
Think of how much an iPhone cost. I think like not as much, because I forgot which year it was or which one it was. I want to say it was like I want to say 300. I could be wrong though. I know it was too much for a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was long. It was years ago.
Oh.
And shall we get started on Maryland?
All right then.
10 weird laws in Maryland. You can't give and receive oral. This applies to animals.
Ooh.
This also applies to animals.
Be careful.
Get all
Don't be putting that peanut butter anywhere now, just to get the. Never mind.
Oh my.
Yeah. So I don't know what you all doing in Maryland with them animals to get that law to be played.
That was
Yeah.
it's not just for animals though.
Yeah.
For-
That's poor Marilyn. Poor Marilyn.
And
None of
that's
that
one
talk to
I
us.
imagine is not enforced very much.
unless it's with the
Yeah.
animals, and then it probably is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
then
would hope
definitely.
it is.
Like,
The animals, I hope it is.
leave the poor animals alone.
I think I broke chat because they went speechless. They don't know what to say to that one.
No.
I guess I should just go
Stunned.
on to the next then.
Yeah, I would move on.
You can't search your husband's pockets while he's asleep. So
Well,
no searching the pocket.
you got to do it while he's awake, ladies.
Yep.
Yeah.
While he's in the shower.
Yep.
The thing is he doesn't wear his pants when he sleeps alone. Does he have to be wearing them?
Nope, just
Or
can't do it while he's
or you
asleep.
have to be like, hey, might want to search your pockets. But I can't do it.
Well, dang, I guess I'm gonna be getting in trouble because I like check his pockets to make sure there's nothing in them before I wash
Or
his
laundry.
pants. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to have receipts with my clothes. Run around.
I bet you're not going to get convicted of anything.
I would hope not.
It's just
That
like,
means your husband's turning you in.
yeah, he's like wakes up to you searching his pockets. All right, I'm calling the police now. Yeah, she was searching my pockets when I was sleeping. I woke up and found her doing it. Yep, let's get right on over there. One. Shall we go on to the next?
Yep.
Number 3. You can't be prohibited by your landlord from hanging out your clothes to dry.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Not everybody. Sometimes the dryer goes out, and you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Yep.
You got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
This next one's interesting.
Number 4. You can't eat while taking a dip in the ocean.
Wonder why that
Okay.
became a law.
Probably because there were probably too many seagulls and fish and stuff were coming out.
Or
Well,
Attacking the
garbage.
sharks.
there's seagulls
Yeah,
all over
garbage.
when you're eating on the beach.
Yeah, there is.
My guess is, depending on what they were eating, they're probably just letting their garbage or whatever just go on and float in the ocean.
Yeah.
Or they don't want the ocean life eating it. That's my
True.
guess.
I think it's just because people are messy. They don't clean up after themselves. Like look how some of these beaches look.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to swim while you eat anyway. It's not
Yeah,
good.
they say you're not supposed to after it. You gotta wait 30 minutes. I remember that when I was a kid because we'll be swimming at my nan and papa's and then go, all right, let's go eat. Okay, let's go back in the pool. No, you gotta wait 30 minutes. You're gonna get a cramp and drown. Like, oh my goodness.
Well, and odds are, if you're eating while in the ocean, your food's probably going to get nasty. Big
Right?
waves going to hit you and ruin whatever it is you're eating.
Number 5. You can't buy a drink for female bartenders.
Huh.
Well, that's just messed
That one's
up.
interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
what if I want a free drink? Why are you gonna deny me a free drink? But then
Well, one, you're
someone
on the
flip it.
job.
Yeah,
So,
that's probably why.
Only for females. Male bartenders can get drinks bought for them. Doesn't seem very fair.
no, it doesn't. But you'd have to ask them why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's a cup of soup.
Number 6. You can't do fortune telling in Caroline County.
Well, there you go.
Huh?
You can't live in Caroline County, Mousy.
Nope.
Wonder
Another place you can't live.
Wonder what they have against it specifically.
Well, I'll refrain.
Yep. Oh no. Oh, she's muted.
Was she talking to the gremlin?
You're not talking to me like that. Alright, so number 7. This is I'll get in trouble for. You can't curse while driving on a highway.
I object.
I object too. Objection, Your Honor.
Sometimes it just slips out.
I know.
Well, in that case, should allow everybody to use the finger at least.
Right?
Oh no, I don't use the finger on the highway anymore. There's too many crazy road rage people.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 8. You can't grow thistles in your yard.
Well, who would want to grow thistles in their yard?
I don't know. I was wondering that too.
Isn't that essentially a weed?
Yes.
Like, I don't want those anyway. So
I mean, it would keep the kids from playing in your yard, that's for sure. But
well, maybe they're saying, okay, if they grow on their own, you better remove them. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't mind that law. I wouldn't mind that anywhere. No artichokes.
Got a curse to drive.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that is where my person is the most useful. Yeah, especially when the people that are merging on, it's like when you're in that lane, that's why I usually go further away. It's like, are you going to speed up? Or do I have,
slow down.
I'm letting you get in, I'm giving you space, but you're taking your time, so now I gotta speak up.
And then they change their mind, and it's just it calls for a curse.
It does. Like, what the heck are you doing?
Or the people that are on their phones and sitting at green lights.
Well, that's not on the highway. You can curse them.
Oh, all right. That'll work.
Yeah.
And number 9, you can't wear a sleeveless shirt in public parks. Well, don't be showing off them muscles.
Nope.
No showing off them muscles at parks.
Nope.
That's interesting.
I like the last one.
I don't flip the New Jersey State bird.
There are too many crazies. It doesn't, these road ragers who go completely nutso, it's like, I'm keeping my finger to myself. Thank you very much.
They be following you home too.
They be shooting you.
Yeah.
Yep. You're in the pool? Doing what?
What did he say? I can't see. Oh, you just said he was in the pool.
He was in the pool.
All right, the last one. You can't take a lion to see the movies in Baltimore.
Well, darn.
A lion?
Oh, dang it. Yeah.
A lion.
A lion. But don't worry. You still have an elephant on Main Street.
Well, how many people in Maryland have lions that they would want to take anywhere, let alone a movie?
That's what I want to know. Don't be taking them lions now. You gotta leave them outside on a leash. Can't take them inside.
Well, then I'll just take my stuffed lion then.
Nope, nope. Can't take that either.
Not even stuffed ones?
I don't know. It doesn't say that.
You could try it and see if you get arrested.
Like he's not real. Like I wanted to take my lion to see the Lion King.
It doesn't specify if it's a real lion or a stuffed lion. Just says a lion.
Well, I hope that's not a thing anymore ever was. Could you imagine going to the movies and a couple rows over you see a lion?
Jen says, my kitty really wanted to see Mustafa.
Aw. But if it's my emotional support lion, guess I can't do that.
That's right.
My goodness.
And that is Maryland.
Was Maryland, yep.
Well, that was interesting.
Interesting.
So who's gonna do Delaware?
I'll do it.
Delaware.
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 Delaware. This says weird laws in Delaware aren't a thing of the past. In fact, you might be surprised to learn what is actually illegal in Delaware. Well, if they're not a thing of the past, guess. Well, this was from 2021, so we'll see. All right. Delaware. If you want a beer, wine, or any other alcohol from the liquor store on a Sunday, you'd better get to the store between noon and 8 p.m. Until recently, liquor stores weren't open at all on Sundays.
That's the same here. You can't buy it before noon.
Well, between noon and 8, I would hope that's enough time.
Yeah, it's enough time to get your alcohol if you have to have it on a Sunday.
Yep.
That
or
means
get it
usually,
the day before.
Usually noon is around the time church is over. Go ahead, go get that liquor right after church.
Yeah. Number 2. Pawnbrokers can't accept your wheelchair or fake leg or arm for payment or pawn.
Oh.
That means it's been tried. That means people were doing it.
Yeah.
That's
that means
kind of
too
sad.
many people were doing it.
Yeah.
Does it count if you identify as a lion?
Oh my goodness. It says so much for reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Oh no.
That's terrible.
Somebody's face, arm, or leg.
Yeah.
You can't just hold it for me while I limp around.
Try that, Fish Nerd, and let us know how it
Oh
works.
gosh. Ew. Oh, gross. Nope. All right. If you go to the beach and want to change because there's sand in your suit, don't do it in your car or a public restroom. It's illegal.
Okay, why is it illegal in the public restroom?
Yeah, because you didn't go in the stall and keep it closed.
And so you can't change into anything? Like where else are you going to? You have to go home?
Okay. No, I just go. They usually have like a shower thing outside of the bathroom that you can like rinse off.
But what if you want to put your dry clothes on after?
You just gotta go. I don't know.
Guess they want you to go home or get your car all sandy
and wet.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember we would have dry off, but then we would have like a bunch of towels on the seat.
And I feel like that would also. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You can go ahead.
I was say that would make people maybe go change in the water,
Yeah.
like change into a different swimsuit. I don't know, but that's really, I can kind of understand your car, but the restroom when you're in a stall, like
Hmm.
that's really strange.
I think
Especially,
that's why we
Vehicles and
would do.
RV, I think you get a pass.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true. I would hope so. I would
this
hope
makes
you
for
get a
an
pass.
uncomfortable walk around town after a day on the beach. Yeah.
Stop running in my kitchen.
Number 4. No R-rated or X-rated movies may be shown at a drive-in movie theater.
Well, that
Well,
makes
I'd
sense.
hope no X-rated would be shown.
Yeah.
Well, dang. That's why they had their specific theaters back in the day for those. I don't know if they still have those around. There was one not far from where I used to live as a kid, and it was like had like big XXX on it. I was like,
Oh,
um, I was like, what is that? I was just like shaking my head, like it's for adults. This movie's for adults. So I was like, okay, I know what it is then. Not that, not that
like,
shelter to
why would you
none.
want to go watch one in a drive-in? Just seems
Everyone would be
awkward.
doing it.
Because you
Yeah,
got your
you
back
got
seat there handy for you.
yeah. You're in a car. You're with a bunch of other couples. What else
Oh,
is there to do?
I don't need to be with a bunch of other couples.
I mean, like,
Uh-uh.
but you know, honestly, people ain't really in the drive-in. People ain't really watching the movie.
I used
I
to
did.
when
I
I
was a
would
kid.
go.
Yeah, we'd watch the movies at the drive-in.
I did because I was a kid. But I know there was people there that would use it as a date to do some special things in my car.
Last time I went to a drive-in was, gosh, I think that was
Oh
2012. And
man, it's
I
been longer for me.
don't even remember what movie I saw. I think it was a comedy, but I don't remember. But
Mm. I think it
yeah,
was
I didn't know
early
rated
two
R movies
thousands.
because I thought whatever was in theaters was an option at the drive-in.
That's what I thought too.
But
Like,
you can't do it in Delaware.
I don't know I know I went to this. I went to so many times. I remember watching Power Rangers and Batman the same night. Power Rangers and I
Oh,
think
double
Batman
feature.
Forever. Yeah, it was like a double feature. And I think the last one I went to see was Runaway Bride.
Mm.
I don't know why I went. Like I would just went. Like my aunt used to take us as kids, and as kids you should just run off into the park anyway. The
I
little
can't remember what
playground they would
double
have.
feature we saw, but it was one movie, and then the second one was the Brady Bunch movie. It was so dumb, we hated
It was cheap though, wasn't it?
I think so. It was mid-90s. But oh, all right. Number 5. You're out of luck if you want to see horse racing on Good Friday or Easter Sunday. It's illegal on both days. It used to be illegal on any Sunday.
Hmm.
I wonder why they
That's
decided to do that.
To do what?
yeah.
Decided to like I understand like they just like decided not to exclude Sunday, but like okay, let's just do um
Easter.
dude, you need to calm down. Easter and Good Friday. You need to calm yourself
Because they
down.
probably didn't get enough people coming.
Oh, probably not. You would think that would be no, because I was gonna say you would think that would be around any holiday, but I think you like I think it's really big on Fourth. It used to be really big on 4th of July.
Hmm. Let's see. Number 6. The only hunting you can do in Delaware on Sundays is fox hunting with dogs. And says another Sunday law limited booze buying no betting on the ponies, and no guns. Sheesh.
Just hunt with the dogs?
Yep.
Yeah.
And for foxes.
Huh.
So the foxes can pretty much hurt your dog.
Huh.
That's the only thing you can
So
hunt for on Sundays.
you can't use your gun, but it's okay to use your dog that can get hurt.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Number 7. Of all the weird laws in Delaware, this has got to be the strangest. It's illegal to pretend to sleep on a bench on the
Rehoboth.
Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk.
What happens if you
So,
actually fall asleep, though?
yeah, that's the thing. Well, I guess if they can't wake you up right away, then you're good. But if they think you're faking, you get in trouble. That is super
Pretend.
random.
I
But why?
think.
But also, why
Why
would you
would you be?
pretend?
Yeah, why would you be pretending to be sleeping?
Like
Running from
that?
the cops. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go lay on this bench, cover my face, and act like I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I can't think of a scenario where I'd want to pretend to sleep on a bench.
Serious. Release the hound.
Like fall asleep for real, that's one thing, but don't know why someone would pretend. Interesting.
Yep.
Number 8. Girls under 6 can run around topless at Rehoboth
Rehoboth.
Rehoboth Beach.
So you can't pretend you're sleeping, but you can let your little girls under 6 run around topless.
Yeah, that's a no for me.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Oops, sorry, buddy.
gonna wear a swimsuit or a t-shirt. If those who are much older, not so much. Well, yeah. What is that? Number 9. If you get married on a dare, you are legally allowed to get an annulment.
That's very kind. I don't know who
And
would really be getting married on a dare.
I mean, I could see it if you. I mean, I can kind of see that happening, or if you've been drinking or something like that. But
Yeah.
and it says, I wonder if this holds true in Vegas too.
That I was about to say.
Well, I always thought in Vegas that if you go to a chapel, they can't marry you if they think you've been drinking.
Really?
I
But
wonder
I
if
don't
they
know.
really hold to that, though.
They probably
Yeah,
don't.
because I feel like majority of them would be cases like that,
Yeah.
or just I don't know. But at least they would let you be like, yeah, we did this on a dare. Can you get this removed and we can go home? Oh, and that was the last one.
That's Delaware.
So,
Alrighty.
which state would we say is the weirdest laws? Because I think all 3 of these had some really weird ones.
I say that every state has something against Sunday. You
Yeah.
can't do anything on it. At
Yes,
least
I
when
think every
buying
state
cars.
so far we've done has had either the no buying a car or the no ice cream in your pocket or
I haven't. Yeah, that one
some kind of
wasn't in
form of
any of
law.
these. So if you want to put your ice cream in your pocket, you're safe to go to any of these 3 states.
Yep.
Mousy says Maryland is the weirdest.
Because I think the one where it says you can't sing in your bathroom is weird.
That
And
was
Delaware, you can't
Pennsylvania, I think.
change out of your swimsuit in a bathroom.
yeah.
That's really weird. Same with pretending to sleep on a bench.
Well, yeah, and then in Maryland, no hot tuas.
then Pennsylvania had some weird ones.
Off the stairs. I said off the stairs.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I thought I heard somewhere that they're technically not supposed to marry you if they believe that you and your partner are wasted, to avoid doing the whole annulment thing, but
Yeah.
don't know. Like, I
Well,
would
just like,
feel weird
I
doing
know
that. 'Cause I'd be like, are you sure?
they're not supposed to do tattoos on you if they smell alcohol in your breath, and I know for a fact that they still will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was told they don't do it if you've been drinking because of what it does to your blood,
Mhm.
or make you bleed a lot more. But that's another thing. I feel like a lot of people need the liquid courage to get one, but I
Mm-hmm.
guess they're not supposed to do that. Oh, Jersey just saw a spider. How big was it?
Don't matter.
I think you need to burn your
Yeah.
house down now.
Yes. Nope. If I see a spider, I'm like, nope,
Nope.
running for the hills. And it's that time of year for them. Yay.
Yeah. And then mosquitoes.
Oh, yep. Well, at least with mosquitoes, they stock up on this repellent stuff, but spiders, yeah. I guess it could be worse, though. It could be scorpions.
Did
Those
you
are
get
not.
those in Arizona?
I did not. Well, let me see. When I lived in an apartment complex that they had a problem with them, but I never
Oh god.
personally saw one when I was living there. And
If I heard about the problem, I was like, I gotta go.
yeah.
Packing.
And one house we lived in saw one outside and then saw a dead one. But other than that, no, I got pretty lucky. You get spiders in the fall? That's
Okay, no more spider talk.
you feel itchy like Jersey. All right, so what did we decide what we're doing next week? Are we still
Next
in our,
week is May 1st.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah.
So it's going to be May.
It's gonna burn.
Gonna be May.
May.
And then I think after that is we're saying Met Gala.
So
Met
that's
Gala.
a hint. That's a hint of what we'll be doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
So
far.
next week was going to be In Sync and Justin Timberlake trivia. So it's
And
going to be
It's
May.
gonna burn Mars.
and after that, we'll be playing it by ear because May will be a busy
May.
month for us. So
Yeah.
we'll keep you guys posted on what we'll be doing after.
Yep.
And we'll have to look at our list again of what states we have not done the laws on.
I happen if there's one that you don't think you've done that you want us to do, you know what to do. You hit us up in the comment section. Don't be shy.
And is there any lives going on this weekend or tomorrow?
Michelle,
can
are you
chat
still
up.
here? Michelle.
Oh, Claire's doing Black Mirror tomorrow at 6 my time. The recap of Black Mirror. That's all
Ooh,
I'm
mixed
I've seen that
agreements,
one.
Claire.
What? I can't see. What is she?
We have not done the Dakotas yet. Do you want us to do those next?
Yes, we could do north, south, and some neighboring state.
Grouped. I'll tell you how they're grouped. They are grouped North Dakota, South Dakota, Utah, and Nevada.
Oh,
We did Utah. Wait. We
why
haven't
did I
done
think we
Nevada
did
yet?
Utah?
We haven't done Utah.
Have we done
We
Nevada?
did.
We haven't done Nevada.
Really? I thought
Yep.
we would have
Yeah,
done
I
Nevada.
thought we did those two like early on, but must have been the other ones over there.
I know we did. What was it? California, Arizona, and
New Mexico.
Oregon together. No, yeah, no, we already. Maybe it was New Mexico. I can't. But yeah, we can do that. We could do the Dakotas, Utah.
Well, that's how they're grouped together: North Dakota, South Dakota, Utah, and Nevada.
Utah.
I have them all grouped together so that so I know we've got them all.
Okay.
Yep. I have a
Getting
system.
Getting them close to having them all done.
Oh no,
We're not?
not really.
I need to write down my own list.
Nope, sorry, buddy, kicked you again.
Oh, so Nancy would be with doing that episode with her. Okay. And then I don't know if Michelle is doing anything.
I know she's doing something next week, but I don't know if she's doing anything this week or Sunday. And I guess she's left, so.
Well, alrighty then.
Mm-hmm. Oh. You made it.
We're right at an hour.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, technically,
kind of.
2 minutes. Yeah.
All right then.
With
we
that,
could do that.
with that, should we?
Anybody else have anything else you want to share with us? Any requests last minute before we say goodbye?
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
So
Speak now or put it in a comment.
To say goodbye. To yesterday.
Did you hit the like button yet?
Yes, that too.
Let me check. Let me see. 7 of you did.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
On that note.
Thank you all for joining.
And
you guys have a good
stay
night.
safe. Stay
cool, warm.
Yeah.
Dry, whatever.
Whatever your preference is, stay there.
Stay it.
Yeah.
And with that, we shall say adieu.
Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Singing. And
You need to clear your throat.
Batman the musical.
That's because I was yelling yesterday at the park, so my voice is going. Batman.